Alright guys, as you can tell from this belt bag, it's one of the older releases. I believe this is still a Figs release. I'm just going to show you what it is. This, I believe it's a 2012. I believe this is what the back says, but it was released back in like 2006. This is the Rated R spinner belt. This is the belt Edge debuted. Instead of giving him a customized belt, they just gave him a spinner to put in here and make it his own belt. This is just the standard plates as the regular V1 spinner, just with the Edge nameplate and this Rated R spinner put in, which, I don't know, at the time I thought it was cool. But I didn't buy it for a long time. The longest time I didn't buy it because this black area behind the logo was just one single plate. But I did know on TV the image was cut out. So I figured, what the heck, I'll buy it and I'll make it more TV accurate. So when you bought the spinner, it was one plate. As you can see, I modified it and I cut out the bagging and I painted the back. Luckily, the floral pattern was still there, just hidden underneath this plate. But look at that. Gives it so much depth. It's way better. Second problem, the PER. I had to carve this out to make it look this way because the original art, the PER, was messed up. They fixed it in the later release of it, the one that came out a couple years ago. But I had to cut this carefully and Dremel it out so it looked correct. Oh, also, here's the original Edge metal nameplate that came with it. Everything on this belt is stock. And this thing, I got to spin really perfectly. Doesn't clang at all. Still need to paint the padlock. And for those of you wondering, the real belt, these were all square. And this part was nickel, which I'm gonna probably mod on here later. Let's see the back of this. Yep. Actually, the strap says 2012. So I guess this is either a later strap or just a later release. But it is the original release, not the new one that came out a couple years ago. It's pretty much the same spinner, just with this plate. I was happy when I took this apart to find that it had the floral pattern in the back, like the real belt. But you know, I guess WWE wouldn't spend money on a completely different mold just to take off or leave blank the back of this plate. Well, no, what do you guys think? I think it gives it more depth, cutting this out and making it look like the one Jamar did. I did the service for this other belt collector. His name is Gino, and he loves this belt. This has grown on me. I did the modification myself after I did his belt, and I just think it stands out a lot better. So, for you guys collecting belts out there, how many spinners do you have? I've been going through my belts, cleaning them, and I've discovered I have 3 regular spinners, 2 from the first release. The first one being, or coming with a John Cena nameplate, second coming with a blank, and then the third one was the upgraded, where the champ and the eagle were a little bit higher, and the plate, the definition behind here, the floral pattern was much deeper. Then I have this. Yeah, so that's 4, including this one. And then I have that WrestleMania 40-year spinner belt. I mean, the design's the same, but would you consider that the same spinner? Because if you do, that means I have 5 of these now. Is that too much? Do you guys collect spinners as well? Let me know.